What up, comic enthusiasts? Welcome to Sector 2814, where I hope you're a fan of the paper source material of comics, the live action adaptation of comics, or even the figurines from the comics. Today, I'll be covering McFarlane's gold label Pantina edition release of Superboy Prime Infinite Crisis specifically. I'll be covering some of his comic appearances, why he's a personal favorite of mine, and of course, handling the figure, which I don't really like to do, if you can't tell. So this will be kind of a first for me as far as reviewing, handling something I really don't want to handle. But I mean, just look at this. You can't not open it. A lot of my figures that I have not opened, they're sealed. You can see them. So I can get really up close without having to mess with them, even though the inner child in me would probably spend all day just opening these and setting up and posing them. But the adult in me is trying to hold off and enjoy just kind of collecting, and then one day maybe unboxing everything with my daughter or grandkids, who knows. But yes, I'm really excited to touch base on this limited edition Superboy Prime Infinite Crisis. He's a personal fan favorite of mine. I really like all of his appearances. But with that, we'll start off with diving into the figure, opening it up, and seeing what we think of it. Personally, me, and I hope you guys share your opinions in the comment section. Thanks for joining me for my meticulous unboxing. It will seem a little tedious and overkill, but I will actually keep this box and take care of it going forward. I only have a couple of figures I've done that for, one specifically. Pantina. It just means that there's like an extra coating on there for the style. It's like kind of like a metallic paint almost, and just like I had hoped. Slides right out, nothing to bust open there. Gotta love that. Don't actually tear the box apart. And holy crap, it looks amazing. It absolutely has the definition you're looking for. It has just so much to the figure that I just could not be happier about. I gotta cut a couple bands here. I got this knife that I've had for years. Being very careful not to stab my figure and such. Just gonna get these bands in and out. Even has that new toy smell. And this is exactly why I don't like to take figures out. It's like you gotta manhandle it to get out, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Yeah, nothing else is holding that in, so it's just in there. They really want you to work for it. Oh, that's why his cape was back there. Okay. Well, note to self, if you're doing your unbox, take that plastic out and you'll see his capes in there. You won't pull on it so much, but wow. Just absolutely wow. This is so much better than I could have anticipated. Man, my light's not doing justice at all, but holy shnikes, guys. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So much posing to be done here. This is great. This is absolutely great. God, his head looks great. His face just got that look, you know, just that comic book look. That's what you're going for. When you get a figure, you're going for the comic book look. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to have the figure that you know, it's your character, and it's never gonna be perfect, you know, especially going from picture to real life. But this is absolutely, oh, look at the shoulder pads are pretty cool, man. Yeah, the joint, there's not a lot of mobility on this, which I wasn't really looking for, because then again, I never wanted to open it to begin with. But holy crap, he looks amazing. And that finish just makes him look so cool. This is absolutely great, you guys. I couldn't be happier with this figure in hand. I would give this like an 8 out of 10 for posability, maybe like a 10 out of 10 for look. But holy crap, that's great. And you're asking yourselves probably, why does Superboy Prime have a suit? And the answer would be that Superboy Prime had his suit designed, I believe, by Alexander Luthor from an alternate dimension to enhance his sun-soaking ability. Because if you know anything about Kryptonians from any universe, they need sunlight. Look at that. Badass stand, badass card, certificate of authentication. Oh wow. Todd McFarlane on there, the man himself. Wow, this is absolutely amazing, you guys. This is dope. Of course, you got a stand with a cool Super S on it. yeah, that's pretty neat. But luckily enough, the figure stands so well because they're designed to do that. They're designed to stand, like these figures stand so well. Even this one has the toe action. But oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Time to get in to Superboy Prime himself. So, first appearance of Superboy Prime, DC Comics presents issue 87. An alternate Superman recruits him, like basically as soon as he finds out he's Superboy, to help out in the crisis on Infinite Earths. So starts off in one issue. Actually, this is just the first issue, so this isn't even where he really appears. He doesn't show up until later on to help everyone save the universe. And that's pretty much where his good streak ends. His intro, his role in the first crisis on Infinite Earths, headed up by Marv Wolf and George Perez, some of the best talent in the biz. 12 issues, 1985, something like that. Truly great series. And then followed up by a really great series, Infinite Crisis, where Superboy really goes all out and pretty much becomes Superboy Prime. That suit makes him like unstoppable. Like he's harnessing solar energy and just kicks the shit out of everybody, especially Green Lantern Corps. He just beats up, kills like 32 Green Lanterns, and it's epic though. It's epic. I tried to avoid this for many years, but it's just amazing. It's just absolutely amazing, the stuff they can do when DC really puts their heads together in the comics. Not that they don't do great stuff, obviously, because I still collect DC Comics. But this kind of stuff is what showcases heroes, you know, putting them against ultimate baddies and, you know, just like letting them duke it out and see who wins and let the fans decide to a point. But Superboy Prime is eventually imprisoned, locked up, and isn't freed until the Sinestro Corps War, where they recruit him, free him, and give him like a Yellow Lantern version of his suit. And lo and behold, like, evil Kyle Rayner there taking over. The Anti-Monitor's the big bad guy that ended up eating his Earth, but he wants to just be a bad guy at this point. He's not even trying to be good. In Infinite Crisis, he is kind of like trying to make the world how he sees it. In this one, he's just out for blood. He's just there to prove a point that he's the best, and everyone else is just messing up the universe. And then he ends up getting like, he kills a Guardian of the Universe, one of the head honchos of the Green Lantern Corps, gets blasted off to another reality, thinks he's happy, and he starts on this crazy path where he's just trying to dictate everything. Like, he's manipulating time, he's shattering realities, he's imprisoning godlike figures. That's who this guy is. This dude is notorious for giving Superman a run for his money every time because he's magic-based, and he's basically like a god. He controls his own realities. But when you're Superboy Prime, you're not affected by magic or kryptonite. At least not from any other universe that isn't from your own. His universe was destroyed. So he really doesn't get a redemption arc until later on in Death Metal, which I really don't want to dig through my comics right now. I thought I had it out, so this is kind of dumb of me not to have it. But Death Metal, which I have in its entirety, he comes back, and I'm sure you've heard of the Batman Who Laughs. In his like ultimate form, Superboy just tosses him like a rag doll. It's great. It's absolutely great. Superboy Prime has so much rich story and so many appearances that if you were to start on a deep dive of Superboy Prime right now, like, you'd be overwhelmed. So at the same time, it's why I like him. There's just so much to learn. Like, I still have more to read. I haven't finished the countdown. I've never even finished the series, but it's a goal. I have a massive reading list, as one does when you're in comics. But that kind of wraps up our video today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out and checking out my unboxing of the Superboy Prime Infinite Gold Label Todd McFarlane Pantina Edition Gold Label Superboy Prime. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in Sector 2814 another time.